The first is the sovereignty and protection of the airspace of New Caledonia, as well as areas of maritime exclusivity. We also have prevention in the Southwest Pacific Zone, strengthened by cooperation with its local allies during the various exercises. We are giving the instruction that eventually by availability disaster recovery when Army forces are detected.
Thank you ever so much, Mark. I know we see the Casa got airborne, so I'm just going to stop our interview there and talk a little bit about the display and what's going on. Like I mentioned earlier, this is a tactical aircraft, ladies and gents. So their display is made up of 5 advanced procedures, and now this is the reversal approach. So he's going to come back down, and this is simulating an approach to a runway that they then can't land on. So it will culminate in an overshoot, not a landing on this one. That doesn't look like he's going to land at all of that one. He's got his gear up. So obviously they're going to reposition at the end of this one. So again, another dumbbell or an opposite axis intercept for a reversal approach. I'll tell you a little bit about the unit that this aircraft is from. Kids, you might want to listen to this bit, hint, hint. So these guys are from number 52 Transport Squadron, which was originally formed in 1976 to take part in search and rescue. And both of these aircraft are very complementary in that role to each other, particularly obviously the usefulness of the Puma. Okay, so coming in to pretend to land, simulating that the airfield is hot or the runway is obstructed, and carrying out a go-around. Boys and girls, if you watch the undercarriage there, you can see it's gently being taken away, so the flaps will come up first and the undercarriage is away. And the reason we do that, even if you were going to make another approach to landing, is that it reduces the drag on the aircraft. So all the time you've got things hanging off the outside of the aeroplane, big tyres, flaps hanging down, the aircraft's creating a lot of drag and it makes it quite hard to fly. So we clean the aircraft up and then you can put full power. We've got Marco back on the mic now, which is great. So Marco, last question. What are you doing next? Will you try and see some more of New Zealand while you're here?
Okay, unfortunately we won't have any time to spend in New Zealand because we will be in Avalon Air Show next week in Australia. It's a pity because New Zealand is a fantastic place to be and a beautiful country. Maybe next time, I hope. Thank you very much again for the Royal New Zealand Air Force welcoming case.
You're welcome. Merci beaucoup. So Marco will be over there with the Casa on the ground display. Please go and talk to them. And here they come doing their assault landing or short tactical landing. They'll be throwing the aircraft quite hard at the ground. Nicely done. And there's that note change. So ground idle on those engines, now pulling them into reverse. Smallish aircraft compared to a C-130, so he doesn't need his rampant door open to see where he's going.